What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ELEW coming back at you with another like no other, and here I have my mother.
It's your girl TTGG, Mama GG. It's your girl. What's up, y'all?
And today we have Young Pappy's Before They Were Gone. We're gonna get right into it, but right before we do, make sure you guys hit that. Join the giveaway for $250 for 50,000 subscribers. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and add me on Snapchat.
Yeah. All what he said, y'all.
You ready?
Like Freddie.
Yeah. It's me, Young Pappy.
Before Young Pappy dropped tracks like Shooters, Two of Everything, Homicide, and Killa.
I got money, I got bitches and sell it. Bitch, I was getting caught with this and go better. No season, this shit, I'm smoking no meth. Flash, give me y'all like I'm rolling out the Adderall.
Before surviving a string of shootings targeting the up-and-coming rapper.
Bro taught me to shoot, and I taught folks how to shoot. Nigga, you don't even know how to shoot. I ain't saying I'm a pro when I shoot, but the house can't flex my name. Niggas know what I do.
Before Young Pappy lost his life on May 29, 2015, murdered by rival gang members. Young Pappy grew up on the north side of Chicago, an aspiring drill rapper who had practiced his craft from the tender age of just 4 years old. He's been cited by the likes of Lil Bibby and Montana of 300 as one of the best rappers in Chicago, one who might easily have cracked the mainstream if it weren't for his untimely passing. Much debate still swirls surrounding the circumstances of his death, with many painting the shooting as a response to the mockery he made of rival gangs in his lyrics. Others, like his close friends and mother, Ingrid, see it differently. They tell the story of a young artist embracing a gangster image to help build a rap career and escape the streets, but was then murdered by rivals who were jealous of his talent.
So she's saying he
What's
wasn't
going on,
really no
guys?
gangster?
Mike McCrudden documenting the life
Guess
and
not.
career of Young Pappy prior to his tragic passing, here for you on Before They Were Gone. Now, you guys have been requesting this one for a very, very long time. A lot of passionate fans. Thanks for your suggestions. And now we're finally getting it done. I've covered other Chicago artists like G Herbo, Lil Durk, and Montana of 300. I also did Chief Keef way back in the day. Let me know if you wanted me to do an update on that. I'll get her done.
There's so much stuff on YouTube, man.
So much.
Be testing me, gold digging bitch on my line, texting me, she won't show you. Gucci, Louis, Prada. Bitch, I'm the man, and I spend not $1. That answer is nah.
Young Pappy was born Shaquan Jerome Thomas on May 10, 1995 in Chicago, Illinois, and raised primarily by his mother, Ingrid Thomas. Growing up on the north side of the city in Uptown, Edgewater, and Rogers Park, Shaquan first started rapping when he was just 4 years old. He was taught by his older brother, Ryan, who is still rapping today under the name Boo Double.
My heart cold, sometimes I feel so weak. I lost my brother, think I need another drink.
Young Shaquan continued to develop a passion for hip-hop and mastered his freestyle skills. As early as 2007, when Young Pappy was just 12 years old, he began uploading his music to platforms like Spinrilla and YouTube.
I never have a bitch that'll leave me. Hoes in my flow when they teasing. Got me your CD, DVD, and MP3. Bitches wanna fake when they see me.
While Young Pappy developed as a rapper throughout his teen years, he also seems to have gotten into street life, joining the notorious Gangster Disciples. His crew, in particular, were about 20 members of the Gangster Disciples faction known as the Insane Cutthroat Gangsters. Today, they're known as the Pooh Bear Gang, or PBG, in honor of one of their numerous fallen members, Pooh Bear Sanders. The gang has long-running feuds with conservative vice lords and the Black P Stones. The police, the media, and Pappy's own music helped to paint him as a serious street hustler, but his mother Ingrid, she tells a different story. That wasn't who he was, she said, it's a mode of survival. Ingrid claims that the uptown neighborhood she raised her son in was not as dangerous as reporters painted it to be, and that her son's gangster persona, Young Pappy, well, that wasn't the real Shaquan. Those closest to him seem to consistently paint Young Pappy as an artist who is shot down more out of jealousy for his rap talents than for his gang connections. And sure enough, his rap sheet is not exactly what you would expect of a dangerous gang member. Shaquan's first run-in with the law began in the 8th grade when he was arrested after school for having weed on him. School authorities wanted to expel him, but Ingrid fought to keep him enrolled. He would then continue to get picked up on minor charges like possession of weed, reckless conduct, trespassing, theft, and disorderly conduct. And with his entry into the juvenile justice system, things began to evolve. and things got worse when Ingrid and Shaquan's father, well, they got divorced. According to Ingrid, Shaquan was mesmerized by rap and gang culture and adopted the persona of young Pappy to help develop his musical brand. But aside from some minor charges, the image was more or less, well, just an act. When did that ever become something new in the rap game? She asked. They lie. They build up a persona to get people to buy into the image so they can make money. At the same time, he did get into some more serious trouble with the law. In 2013, he was convicted of felony weapon possession and sentenced to 2 years probation.
Miss Ingrid, he lied to you.
Violation of probation and sentenced to a year in prison.
He was really bad.
That was who he was. Shit.
Yes. With a felony drug charge and be involved in a 5-hour standoff against the SWAT team at his Edgewater home. Either way, the gangster image paired with his talents as a rapper did in fact start to pay off. He dropped a few music videos on YouTube throughout 2013, which would receive hundreds of thousands of views. Competition would be his earliest to eventually exceed 1 million, dropped on December 16th, 2013.
Off the top, I'm never off the clock. The ops make more brothers because they lost the eye. On parole, I still pack a Glock. You hear them empty and bullets that back to stop.
As his career began to bubble, so did the animosity directed towards him. For whatever reason, rival gangs, they didn't like it. He would soon be the target of numerous shootings. In February of 2014, he was at a McDonald's restaurant at Pratt Boulevard and Clark Street. A masked gunman entered and began shooting at Shaquan. He and 3 other teens were hit, but Shaquan managed to escape with his life. A 17-year-old bystander, Markeo Carr, was not so lucky. He was shot in the head while running away and fell dead in the parking lot. Following the incident, young Pappy, well, he tweeted, "I'm still here." In March of 2014, he dropped 2 Cups, which would go on to receive well over 7 million views at the time of this recording.
Like, yeah, I'm leading just like a cholo, ain't talking about love. Why are these rapping niggas is sweet? I'm just feeling for more. Shot up for the city, the murder capital, everybody knows that.
While that video began to pick up views, the police seemed to believe that young Pappy's music video was to blame for the violence in his neighborhood. In 2014, 48 people were shot and 14 died in Rogers Park, Edgewater, and Upton. Former Rogers Park Police Commander Thomas Waldera, he called young Pappy's music videos technological kerosene, which fueled the gang violence. Within days of the release of 2 Cups, young Pappy would be in court on a reckless conduct charge and sentenced to 60 days in jail. After his release, he got to work promoting what would be his first official mixtape. On July 13th, the rapper would once again be the target in a shooting. This time, he was walking down Devon Avenue near his dad's house when an unknown passenger was allegedly ordered by conservative Vice Lord Eric Vaughn to shoot young Pappy. Once again, Pappy survived and escaped the shooting unscathed. But a 28-year-old photographer, Will Lewis, who was taking photos of the rapper at the time, caught the volley of bullets meant for Shaquan and died as a result. As for young Pappy, well, he got right back to work on his music, and 2 Cups Part 1 was released on August 21st.
I'm talking about you could be anywhere. You're not safe. Nobody fucking safe, man. Damn.
Follow in November of 2014 and become his most popular music video ever. At the time of this recording, it has nearly 24 million views and counting.
It's at 40 something now.
2015 would bring more music and more violence for young Pappy. At one point, he returned to the same McDonald's where he was shot and almost killed the year prior. This time, he got into a fight which moved outside and down the street, and the man he was fighting ended up with a bullet in his leg. Young Pappy was charged with reckless conduct. On April 17, 2015, young Pappy dropped the official video for his song Homicide, which continued to gain him traction with over 9 million views at the time of this recording.
Bitch, that's that tech, bitch. Or that Mac, bitch. Birds out on the floor, I let it blow to this shit splash, bitch. Get back, bitch. Smoking dead niggas, we can match, bitch.
His second mixtape, 2 Cups Part 2 of Everything, was released on May 9, 2015. The night before that, he threw a wild mixtape release party, and things got out of hand. Shots were fired during the festivities, leading to a SWAT team showing up at his house. Young Pappy and 30 others were charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct. Just another one on the rap sheet. On May 22nd, 2015, young Pappy dropped Shooters featuring Lil Sean, and this song, well, it would become the one most associated with his death.
Got a whole lot of screws, whole lot of shots, whole lot of screws, whole lot of shots, whole lot of screws, whole lot of shots.
1 week later, young Pappy's life would be tragically cut short. Around 1:35 a.m. on Friday, May 29th, he was with a friend in the 4800 block of North Kenmore Avenue when a gunman walked up and started shooting. Shaquan was hit twice in the back and rushed to Advocate, Illinois Masonic Medical Center. He was pronounced dead at 3:01 a.m. him.
He was lacking.
The mainly reported the killings as a response to his lyrics mockery of rival gangs. The Chicago Tribune pointed to his song Homicide and quoted his lyrics. We pop up at night, but you can still get smoked at noon. Headshot rolling up on the dead ops. I don't lack, I got my gat. They also, along with numerous others, quoted lyrics from the song Shooters
I don't lack, I got my gat. When it's your time, it's your time. But when you just playing this type of shit, that's what come back at. That's the type of energy that come back to you.
You don't even know how to shoot. I ain't saying I'm a pro, but when I shoot, but the ops can't flex on my name. But according to young Pappy's loved ones, that story is an oversimplification. According to Morocco Vaughn, they act like he made a video taunting a rival gang, and the rival gang came and killed him. That's not what happened. That's what happened with Little JoJo. So they tried to replicate the story. Violence in the city of Chicago is a hot topic, so they tried to make things neatly fit into that box. This don't fit into that box. At the time of his death, young Pappy was working on a third mixtape, Two Cups Part 3, and it was released following his passing, delighting his fans in July of 2016. As for the rest of the story, well, his story lives on in his music and through his loved ones, because this is before they were gone. My name is Michael Crowd. Thanks for checking out this video. We've done other videos like this in the past. We did L.A. Capone.
Oh my God.
We also did...
So, Mom, what are your thoughts and reactions?
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. That's why you gotta be, you know, if you're not about that life, then don't pretend like you're about that life, because this shit is not no joke. You know, people, I mean, real gangs, they find that like false flag and disrespectful. You can't do that, because they will roll up on your ass and show you what it really is. And so if you're not about that, then don't be like that. And rest in peace, and you know, prayers go out to his mama, but she was like, deaf on that. My baby wasn't like that. You don't know what people do out in the street. That's why I be so deaf on you. Like, do where you at, where you going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Call me when you get there. Text me when you get there. I need to know in case something happen. I can be like, okay, but officer, this is where he told me he was going to be. That's why you can't be lying to me about shit. And you know, if you say you're going to be somewhere, be there. Right. But you even got to watch what areas you go in. Like, serious.
I just don't get, like RIP to young Pappy, but it's like, if you become a rapper, especially if you got all this gang and violence going on, you gotta move different. Like, if you know you in a gang and involved in gang activity, and you a rapper and you got buzz right now, you can't be walking around in no, especially in the hood.
That's what I'm saying. You cannot play with this thing, you know, because you can't do it. People they not playing with it. Folk losing their lives.
And even me being an up and coming YouTuber, I don't even move like that.
No, I'm not gonna let you move like that. Hell no.
I don't even. Anytime I pop out, I'm looking for one homie or two homies. So, you know.
I like it. Rest in peace to Lil Pappy. You know, I liked the way he freestyled on that other record. Definitely got some skills.
Yeah,
so I give it a 10.
It's your boy. Would you be interested in hearing more young Pappy?
Sure. Yeah.
It is unfortunate that he died, and we wouldn't be able to see his legacy
so young,
now.
man.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you guys hit that like button.
Yeah.
If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe.
Make sure you guys join the $250 giveaway.
Yeah.
All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. Add me on Twitter, add me on Snapchat. Do those 4 things, you're automatically into the giveaway.
Automatically.
It's your boy.
It's your girl. Good night, y'all.
Talk. Grease. Nah.